Hey, Paul.
Hi,
Hey,
Dale.
Paul. You hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Well, have you recovered from last night?
Oh, yeah. Ain't over till it's over.
I don't think he's going to make it. What do you think?
I think he needs Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Nevada, and he makes it. Or if they flip Arizona. So there are a couple
I
of
guess
paths.
Alaska's still out there too, huh?
Yeah, he doesn't really need it.
Right.
Oh, there you go. What do you think of my background?
Wow, cool.
I found a couple of new background pictures. I'm just loading them in while we talk.
Oh,
But yeah, I think he's got those paths. There you go. That's a nice one.
yeah.
The White House. Okay. So we'll see. Nevada's supposed to announce their totals tomorrow at noon. So we might know more then.
Yeah. I guess my hopes are not up. Okay, now, I forgot to send Gary a reminder.
Oh, well.
I better do it right now.
So it's your fault he's not here.
Yeah. Oh, here comes George.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello, George.
Hey, George.
Hey, Phil. How you doing?
Good.
Can't see you.
Yeah, okay. There. How's that?
Hey, it's George.
I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee.
Dale, did you get my spreadsheet with our get out the vote call totals?
Yeah. Thank you.
Sure.
Boy, Gary really did good, didn't he?
He really pumped it out. I think Thomas deserves a honorable mention for not feeling well, but still sitting in the chair doing that much.
Yeah.
Jerry Rowe, I just got him added yesterday, so that was all election day calling that he did.
Well, we got a few people on here. Would have been nice to have had more participation, but
it's a start.
It's a start. Yeah. And we did surpass our commitment. I know
significantly.
Yeah.
Actually, that was the original commitment that he asked for, 500 calls.
Is that what did? Oh, I see. We did hit 500, didn't we? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. What is your sense? I thought we would talk about this a little bit tonight. Let's say Trump does lose. What's your sense as to how this is going to impact Convention of States, and what should we do?
If Trump loses, that's better for Convention of States because people are going to get real, You tell them, hey, you don't like the way the election turned out. Article 5 is our only hope. And I would hope we could get drive a lot more support from that.
Gary is replying to me. He thinks we're on free conference call. Now, how many times, Paul,
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were saying.
I was going to say, the stock market was up a lot today, and it was maybe counterintuitive, but it's really affirming that the Republicans have held the Senate, so we're going to have a divided government. And even if Biden's president, he's not going to be able to do any of the stupid stuff, like packing the court or making Puerto Rico and DC a state and all that other stuff he talks about, because we're going to have a check there. So for the next 2 years, maybe we'll get enough of their malarkey. I'll use one of Biden's favorite words, malarkey. And that will help us maybe gain back the House in 2022 and set the stage for conservative takeover in 2024.
So did Biden get his 270 yet or not? Last I heard he was before.
Hold on, I gotta email Gary again. Let me. I hope I can get you back up. Oh, I can't do it.
You want me to text him?
Oh man.
Dale, if you'd like post the Zoom meeting in a Slack channel that has the three of us on it, maybe Gary would see it.
Did I do that?
Yeah, I'm joking. You did.
Huh? I did do that?
Yes, you did. I'm just fooling around here. Just commenting on how easy you make this for us. And if George and I can figure it out, Gary should be able to.
You would think so, but there just seems to be a problem there, and it's a recurring problem.
You was okay last week or last 2 weeks, whatever.
No, I had to.
Oh, okay.
I think I had to help him.
Do you have trouble getting in, or he just misses the meeting, or what?
He misses the invitation. He never seems to get it, or if he got it, he lost it, or he just never seems to have it available to implement when it comes time for the meeting. He'll catch up here. He'll show up here pretty soon. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. So let's continue that thought a little bit about if Trump loses, is this going to impact us in any way? Is it something that we're going to have to adapt to, or are there some implications that we're not thinking about? You got any thoughts on that, George?
I think if anything, if the general public doesn't go into mass depression, gun show events, things of that. I would think if anything, it's going to kick up our volunteers and people wanting to participate.
Yeah.
That or people are just going to give up. Because it ain't going to be 2 years of Biden. I give Biden 6 months at the most before they Article 25 him.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
But
Jeez.
I kind of agree. I think I don't know if it'll be immediate, but I believe the reaction is going to be like it was under Obama. Now it may take some months for this to build up, but I think it's going to be something that we can take advantage of, quite honestly, and I think it means we need to really, and what I have in mind, what I'm thinking right now is our recruitment program that we've been talking about. That this could be a really good opportunity to reach out to supporters and two things. Starting at the beginning of the year, there could be people that are ready to, they've made a New Year's resolution that they want to get involved and they want to take a step to get involved in something. And then the second thing would be, the fact that Trump lost and now we got this radical, liberal administration to deal with now. So I think it's going to present some good opportunities for us. We gotta be ready to take advantage of it, quite honestly.
We are still holding the Senate, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Last I saw was like 49-49, something like that.
Yeah, I don't think they've called the Michigan race for what's his name, James. And then in Georgia, one of the races is going to a runoff. So that's why it looks like there aren't some there. But
I heard that Whitmer lost. Did Whitmer lose?
Governor Whitmer?
Yeah.
I don't know if she was on the ballot. If she did, that'd be great.
Yeah, I heard one time that she lost, and I never heard anything else one way or another, not even her name mentioned. So I don't know. But yeah, I agree with you, Dale. I think we're going to have an uptick.
She was elected in 2018.
Whitmer was elected in 2018. Is that what you said?
Yeah. So I don't know if they go 4 years or 6 or.
Well, Indiana's 4 years because Holcomb ran this year. It's been 4 years since Pence left.
Oh, wait, I can't get out of this. When did I send that Slack message on the meeting?
Yesterday.
It was, wasn't it?
About 11:13 a.m. and there's a Slack channel with the three of us and Gary are on it. You want me to send the Zoom link to him?
Yes.
I just sent him a direct message in Slack.
I'm just so friggin' disappointed that the race could even be this close.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a record turnout. Voting records.
Was it?
Your Minnesota had more voters than they had people registered to vote.
Yeah.
I heard that was the case in Wisconsin, but I haven't heard that mentioned in any of the coverage. I'm not sure that was true.
I heard it on WoWo today, this morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, he got it. He says it's the first time he's seen it. So well, okay. Anyway, did I'm gonna wait another minute here, and hopefully he can get on here. So anyway,
That's in your notes here, Dale. You got under Slack, you got how to max usage. Are you going to share some of the things you learned in that course you took?
how to max usage? What?
How
Slack.
to maximize usage of Slack.
On the agenda?
Yeah, second topic.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that.
Well, you're going to share some of the things you learned in your course?
What course? I didn't take a course on.
I thought you took something to show you all the ins and outs of Slack or something.
No, it was Zoom.
Oh,
Ah,
never mind.
It was just a it was just a online webinar,
Yeah, okay.
and
was there a section on how to make sure your participants show up? Might want to review that again.
Yeah.
I no, I don't think that there was a section on that. There
Yeah,
should
the
be,
message
I guess.
highlights it.
Because you can, when you create or schedule the meeting, you can invite everybody by email and then have it send a reminder email like 15 minutes before the scheduled time.
Is that an email? That's an email function?
Yeah.
Okay. Email reminder. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I keep putting them in Slack. That's where I get it from.
Yeah. Come on, Gary. Dude.
You know, it all is one thing maybe with Gary. Slack only holds so many direct messages, or at least channels in direct message. And it's before it starts dropping people off. So I don't know, maybe he's doing a lot of direct messaging and it, you know, our particular channel just keeps getting dropped off or something. But that would take an awful lot of creating new direct messages for him to do that. I think it's 10 or 12 maybe it'll hold before it starts kicking ones out.
Hell, he may not even had his computer on.
Man, this last Windows update really screwed with me again. Damn Windows.
Yeah, every time something screws up.
What version of Windows are you on?
10.
Yeah, me too. Same way on my phone. Every time they do an update on the operating system on the phone, something gets screwed up, something changes. I noticed that tonight I asked Siri for some information, and now that's all different.
Yeah. So you're not using Android, right?
No. All right. Here's Gary. Okay, where is he? Okay.
You gotta accept people's coming into here, right?
Huh?
You have to accept people coming in here, right?
Yeah.
There he
Oh,
is.
there it is.
So glad you could join us tonight, Gary.
I don't know what the hurry was.
Huh?
I said, I don't know what the hurry was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only a staff meeting.
Well, okay, let's back up here and let's kind of re-talk a little bit here. Did you see the call? Let's talk about the Telepatriot mission team, or Telepatriot mission. Did you see the breakdown that Paul sent out?
I sent that just direct to you, Dale. I didn't know how you
No,
wanted to share
I
it.
sent it. I forwarded it to George and Gary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep.
Yeah, Gary busted it up. Sure.
Gary was the winner.
So Gary, good job, Gary. You were the winner. So good job.
Any
I
point?
just finished making my calls.
Were you making some more calls tonight? Is that what held you up?
That's what slowed me up. Yeah.
Well, I wish we would have gotten more people involved, but at least this is a start, I think. And so at least we can start planning, Gary, around this group for the DC recruitment mission or project. And we were talking before you joined us that
I can't hear you.
you can't hear me now.
It looks
Can you
like
hear?
Gary,
Can
Well,
you hear
you're
now?
kind of breaking up.
yeah, it looks like Gary froze up for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you okay now?
Seems to be.
All right. But we were talking if Trump loses, if he ends up losing here, I think we're going to have some opportunities to bring more people into Convention of States. I think people are going to react and much like they did under Obama.
Yeah,
Would
never
you-
let a crisis go to waste.
Huh? So anyway, I think we'll have an opportunity there to get people involved. So I think we need to be ready to go early in 2021 with this DC recruitment thing. So we need to be working on that to put that together, and obviously get more people involved if we can. Any thoughts on that, guys?
Yeah, this is where Vicky and Mark come into play a lot too, right?
Right. Well, that's what I'm thinking. What do you think, Gary? You think you think you
I'm
give?
not hearing a word anybody's saying.
Oh, Christ. Okay.
And go out and come back in.
Yeah, it looks like Gary's froze up again.
He usually has a pretty firm connection. Oh, what happened? I got full screen of Paul now. Dale's gone.
Ah,
Yeah, I stopped sharing the screen. Can you see and hear me now?
Yeah.
yeah, but Gary's gone.
Yeah, I guess he's going to come back in.
So I had a pretty good voting experience too, Dale. I just walked right in and one thing that kind of surprised me was masks were not required. They were highly recommended, but not required.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Our sheriff up here is not enforcing Holcomb's orders. I found out something new about all that too. The sheriff is only accountable to the public.
Yep.
He's not accountable to any politician. I never knew that before. That's cool. I thought all these sheriffs were pretty ballsy, telling the governors to go screw themselves. Yeah.
It's good to be the sheriff.
Yeah.
Gary's saying, he texts me, he says his internet connection is bad tonight. So I'm going to go ahead. I am recording this. I'll just send him the recording. So I assume that Gary is going to work on getting Vicki and Mark set up to lead this in one way or another, to lead this recruitment mission for district captains. So we'll see what he can develop on that. So let me tell him. What we're doing here.
Did you guys have a lot of people on your ballots people that were running unopposed in local governments?
Not a lot, I would say. Not a lot. We had a few.
I did not.
Yeah, about every one of mine, local government were running unopposed. Sue Glick, my representative, they were all unopposed. School board members, none of them had any competition.
Well, I guess Gary's trying to come back on.
Tell them to pedal faster. Well, I get to lug around a couple freezers tomorrow for Judith.
Oh my.
Yeah, I got a big stand up and she's got a little chest freezer and she needs more room. So she gave me that ex-wife kind of pouty look and said, "Do you want my freezer?" So my son's coming over tomorrow. I'm going to use his pickup truck and muscle things around. And I don't know, it's just a big metal box. It's not going to be like really heavy or anything. Just that it's big and awkward. And she's got a little chest freezer that I'm going to get. I'm just trying to fill the dead air, bud.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're gonna go ahead here. Maybe Gary will come on. Okay.
Dale, I've been able to join with my phone.
Okay. So Gary, you'll at a future meeting give us an idea how the structure of that's working out for the DC recruitment mission. On Slack, okay. Are you having much luck on cleaning up the channels, Gary?
That's kind of been on hold since when I was making all those calls, but I'll get back on that. I've made a couple changes, but not a lot yet.
Okay. All right. Okay. What this doesn't have anything to do with Slack per se, but next week I want to set up a Zoom meeting with each of you to talk about this thing of expectations. Remember me talking about that? And what I would like to meet with you on is kind of, I would like to give you an idea of what I'm expecting from each of you with regard to your particular responsibilities. but I would like for you also to tell me what you are expecting to do, what you expect to get accomplished in your area of responsibility, and how your areas relate to particular goals that we have set up, for objectives that we have set up for 2021. Okay. So I'll be getting with you. I've got this this Saturday. I've got this We the People thing that I have to participate in. So once I get that out of the way, then I'm going to focus on these Zoom meetings with each of you for next week. So, and I got to keep in mind here that the state call is the 18th. So that's going to come up sooner than normal. So that's going to be coming up. Any questions on the expectations thing?
No. So you're going to get hold of us each individually, right?
Yes. Yes.
This is just anytime, or you said something about after a meeting, or what?
I'll get with you after this thing that I'm involved in Saturday.
Okay. Okay.
So don't worry about. We'll set it up for next week sometime. Okay.
All right.
Now I'm not sharing my screen here, but I'm sure you saw this on the agenda. Any more progress on the people that we have on the DC training?
Not for me.
Chad Michael, Jimmy Colvin, Kevin Mayer, Stephen Neese.
What?
Any progress on those?
How far along is Chad? Because
Chad,
yeah, Jimmy Colvin, Kevin Meyer will probably be off of there. Chad Michael, I'll have to talk to Larry again about that. And Stephen Neese, we'll have to see if he won his election or where he is now.
Okay. Well, let's get something done on this now. The mission excellence performance. I see we ended October, pretty good numbers for October, and looks like we're getting a few numbers starting for November. So that's coming along pretty good. The LMT, we've got a new volunteer on the LMT. Have you talked to her yet, George?
No. Last I looked at the LMT, there wasn't anybody on it. Okay.
Michelle Grabble. So
I'm going in to look now. That's all that's in there?
yep, that's it.
And she's applying for volunteer.
Yeah. She's one of these. I looked at the questions. Her answers on the survey questions.
Yeah.
And if I remember right, I think the only thing she answered yes to was sending an email to her legislators.
She doesn't want to have a house party?
All the rest of them were no, and except the final one was yes, I'm all in, or something. I love these. And I'm sure you've seen them too. I've even seen people answer no to all of them, all the questions. But at the final one, yes, I'm all in. How can I help? Oh, well, it's kind of fun. What you looking for, George?
I'm going online on my desktop in the Convention Estates. So I want to check her out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw you looking down your sweatshirt. I thought maybe you were looking for
Oh
something.
no, I'm kind of. I felt something snap, so I had to check it out. No, I see if I had a t-shirt on underneath my sweatshirt because I'm running kind of hot here right now.
Well, she's in Indianapolis, so maybe get her hooked up with Vicky Fisher.
Yeah, she is. She is in District
Yeah, Vicky
93, I believe, Region 7. You know, I was kind of disappointed that Vicky wasn't on this breakdown that Paul did with the Telepatriot. I thought she was going to get involved in that.
I know she gets busy sometimes with her new job and stuff. She has a lot of material that she needs to go over, and she has to have it done by like tomorrow and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And she says it's going well, but they're keeping her busy right now.
Is she at a different hospital, or do you know?
She's kind of like freelancing. I guess she's working for a company, but they're like a third-party service. So if a hospital or a doctor's office or whatever needs their assistance, then they're there.
Okay, well, our next meeting we'll get back onto the Tuesday night schedule. So it'll be November 10th at 9 p.m. Anybody got anything else you wanted to touch on tonight?
There's a new person in Slack I saw. Who's that? Danny or something like that?
Yeah, there's also a Shirley.
Might be.
I'm sorry, who was it?
I'm going into Slack on my phone in hand.
Diana Shirley joined the events channel on Slack.
Yeah, Shirley.
Dana Shirley. Never heard of her.
Me neither. I was wondering where she came from.
And I didn't see anything on her profile, really.
Isn't she somebody that Rick Lyon recruited, or didn't Rick talk about
Maybe.
bringing somebody else in as an events coordinator assistant or something?
In addition to Carrie, is her name Carrie?
Yeah.
In addition to her?
I don't know. Doesn't sound familiar to me at all. So.
Yeah, sure. I mean, there's no info in here, and no picture, no
Just popped up out of the
position.
And she's on the events channel?
Yes.
And some others.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Also heard another idea for something that we might be thinking about for the legislature, and that is that the idea has been kicked out that because the legislatures set the method for choosing electors for president, that maybe the legislature should be the one in charge of counting the ballots for president instead of letting secretaries of state and other officials that commit fraud be involved, that have the legislatures actually do that. I mean, that would be done, I guess, probably state by state, but Indiana could set the pace there by saying that a committee of the legislators are going to count the presidential election ballots. Something to think about. I don't know, just an idea to start churning over in your mind.
Yeah.
while I'm thinking of it, George,
Yeah.
I want to get you involved in the state call. I want to be sure that the three of you on the monthly state call, the three of you are providing some input one way or the other. So I don't know what that's going to be right now, George.
Don't leave that door open, Dale. Don't leave that door open.
You can be thinking about this, but I want to get you more involved in the state call. So I think it's important that people hear you. Maybe
Okay.
not see you, but hear you, you know? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I understand. I understand.
So just thought I'd throw that out there. We'll work on that.
All right.
Okay. Anybody
You know
got
I
any-
tend to be contrarian, right?
Huh?
You know I tend to be contrarian, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Hey, Dale,
Yeah.
one other thing. We have 2 gun shows coming up in November, just so you know.
Oh yeah. One in Shipshe and one in Kokomo?
Kokomo is the first one. It's November 14, 15. And then Shipshewana is November 20, 21, 22.
Yeah, I'm helping out at the one in Shipshe. I'm thinking I'm going to take Vicky Mooring to lunch or dinner at the Blue Gate restaurant there.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, good for you.
I just try to do something special for other people. Yeah. Other than giving him cake, you know, no good time to call.
Who's heading up the Shipshewana gun show?
Vicky Mooring.
Oh, Vicky is?
Yeah.
And is the Kokomo is Larry Hudson?
I believe so,
Yep,
yeah.
Larry.
I guess Richard Loken has a lot of material, and he said he's not going to go to the gun show in Kokomo, but he'll take stuff down for the setup, whatever he's got. And I'm not sure how much stuff Eric has either. He's supposed to be like our central depository for material, right?
Yeah, Rick got most of the stuff that Richard had.
Okay. Melba posted asking about some red T-shirt that she had that she seems to have lost along the way. She asked me if
I think Larry found it among his stuff.
Good.
So the mystery has been solved.
Good.
That's another thing I wanted to talk about tonight and forgot to put it on the agenda, and that's this events supply, stocking up, you know, on supplies for events.
Yeah.
Yep.
You remember we thought about sending money, doing donations to Rick, and so that he could buy the items that he had on the list, which amounted to about $1,200. But anyway, he poo-pooed the idea of taking up a collection, and he didn't want to get involved in handling money. And I could understand that after thinking about that some. I can understand that, and I certainly don't have any desire to appoint someone to handle the money and set up an account and you know, and you know, do have that person give us reports on the maintaining the account or anything. What do you guys think about that? Do you think how should we do this? I guess is what I'm leading to. How should we do this?
Well, I think first of all, we need to establish that nothing like this is required. And any out-of-pocket expense anybody has, I think we should minimize to the maximum. I don't know what National does financially as far as helping us out and things, but we're here to volunteer. We're not, so any money out of our own pocket is just purely on our own graces. That needs to be understood, but at the same time, we do have needs. People can buy material for themselves and then donate it, here, I got these 100 constitutions. You want to manage them, Rick, or what? Maybe something like that. Instead of donating financially, donate material wise.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking, George. The whole purpose of this was to, in my mind, was to create a central supply so that when we get a new district captain on board and he or she, wants to set up an information table, they're not faced with a financial expenditure to buy stuff. Huh?
Yeah, it's easy to be overwhelmed and stuff, and it's been a bit of a cluster, some other word, getting gun shows, off and running.
and I wanted a centralized person that new district captains could contact to get what they need for setting up a table.
Yeah.
Now
I think that's
Huh?
So I think that's a good idea. I guess we need to hash out how to operate that. I like the idea.
I'm thinking that we have Rick distribute a list of what he needs, and we have then people that would like to contribute. Instead of donating money, they would notify Rick as to what they're prepared to purchase. And they actually submit the order. These correct me if I'm wrong, but I think these are all things that are supplied through the COS store, right?
Or Vista.
Yeah, that's a print shop.
Yeah. So if Paul decided he wants to contribute, he wants to buy X number of some document, palm cards as an example. I don't know, maybe those are free, but some item that he would actually place the order and let Rick know and have the order delivered to Rick. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Kind of build up like a material bank.
Yeah, right.
Yep, that
But
makes sense.
Huh?
Is Rick going to deliver this every time to wherever the event is, or the
Well, that's
district
another issue. I don't want. I certainly don't want him having to pay shipping costs, but I don't know how else to.
Well, we could do like a chain, like something needs to go down to Indy, like, or I'd meet Rick halfway, take the stuff, then I'd go down towards Huntington and pass it off to Vicky, and then she takes it on down into Indy, something like that. So nobody travels real far,
Kind of like the Pony Express.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, the COSE. COS Express. That's exactly what I was trying to get at, Paul. Thanks.
Sure.
Where does anyone know offhand where Carrie lives? The
Decatur.
Yeah, Decatur. That's right.
Oh yeah. That's where Judith's boyfriend lives, Decatur.
it'd be nice if we had maybe a central supply somewhere in the southern part of the state and one up in the northern part of the state. That might cut down on some of the shipping.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to figure that out.
Because I think Rick drove down to Plymouth to pick up the stuff that Richard Loken had. And, you know, just thinking about Larry has some stuff to take to the Kokomo gun show. But, you know, then the next weekend you got one in Shipshewana, and, you know, you're going to have somebody be a courier for all this stuff, or you have to figure out, you know, some way to get it where it needs to go.
Sounds like another coalition to me.
Yeah.
You know, a delivery coalition. Somebody set up a network of kind of like when Left Behind series, they had a whole network of, you know, after you get chipped and you can't buy food and stuff, they had an underground network of trucks that got food to the Christians and things.
I didn't read those books.
Oh, there's like 13 volumes, man.
Sounds like a good plan, though.
Okay, yeah.
Well, let me Gary, let's talk with Rick and see if he's got any ideas on this.
Okay.
Since he's going to be doing this, let's talk with him and see if he's given this any thought, or how we would do it.
Okay.
I don't know, unless we gear this to an event where people place orders and have it delivered to the person that is going to conduct the event, but that destroys the central location concept. So
yeah.
Well, as far as the print shop goes, everything on there used to be free, and they had buttons and all kinds of stuff. They've kind of drawn back on that a lot. I can order a new district captain, like a welcome package that has hard copies of the petition, a lot of the petition, a lot of the popular handheld palm cards, the endorsement page, you know, a couple other pages, but all of the rest of the other stuff they're charging for. About half the material in the print shop you got to pay for now, just like you would at the store. So I think they're trying to get rid of the print shop.
Okay. We'll have to give that some more thoughts. Okay. Anything else?
Okay.
Seemed like there was something else I wanted to mention, but I forgot what it was now. Okay. Well, talk to you next. I'll be talking to you pretty soon about setting up those Zoom meetings next week on expectations.
Okay.
So
All righty.
Be thinking about all the things that you want to achieve in your particular area. And I'm sure you'll have a long list.
I'm just planning to tune into the meetings on time next year.
Yes. That one should be high on your list, Gary.
Starting in January.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Okay.
Everybody got big plans for Thanksgiving?
Huh?
Pardon me?
Everybody got big plans for Thanksgiving, family-wise?
Yeah. Is Maya going to be home?
Yeah, she gets home the day before Thanksgiving.
Aw.
Yep.
How is she going to be getting back and forth to school?
Well, we got a plane ticket for her. She's going to fly home.
Oh, okay.
And then in January, we'll probably drive her back out there. Leave a couple days early and hang out in the DC area with her, and then head back home.
Yeah. Yeah.
If DC's still there.
Yeah, it'll probably be rebuilt
You
by
can
then.
hang around for a few days to go to Trump's second inauguration.
Right.
I don't think anybody got.
Man, I just thought of
Think
something.
anybody what, Gary? What'd you say, Gary?
I
That
said
was-
Paul could hang around for a few days extra to go to Trump's second inauguration.
I thought you mumbled something else after that.
Okay, guys, that's it.
All righty.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Good night.